Hello everyone, welcome to my review of the Lego minifigure Lego Star Wars minifigure alarm clocks of Darth Vader and Master Yoda. I got Darth Vader first, and I got him at a cheaper price because he didn't come with his box, and my mom liked him so much that she wanted one too. But since we already had Darth Vader, we decided to go for another minifigure, and as it turned out, Yoda actually was one of the next cheapest one. You know, they have quite a few. I think they've got a Boba Fett and a Stormtrooper, and who else? Oh, an Anakin Skywalker before he fell into the lava pit, and but some of them are really, really expensive, particularly, oddly enough, the Stormtrooper. People really like their Stormtroopers. And so, I never really identified with Stormtroopers until I started watching the Star Wars Clone Wars cartoon, and then they started kind of giving them personalities, and now I like them, particularly like Captain Rex. Anyway, and these figures are actually, well, not Darth Vader. I guess Darth Vader's just based on the old, you know, Lego games. But Yoda in particular looks like pretty much he does in the cartoon. So, first off, I'll show you Yoda's box. As I said, Darth Vader didn't come with his box. These are the instructions, and it identifies it, you know, from Clone Wars, you know, the more recent one. There was an older Clone Wars, but they've remade it. This is for ages 6 and up, and the batteries were included. They take, well, Yoda takes 3 or is it 2 AAA batteries? Let me see. Oh yeah, 2 AAA batteries for Yoda. I'm not sure. I think Darth might take AA's, but I'm not quite sure. And there's the picture on top. Probably Rex, I would imagine. And here's the back. Tells you all the functions. And yeah. So that's the box. The box is not really that great. Well, maybe Darth only takes AAA's too. So, considering how small it is. So, yeah, it's about the same size. So yeah, he probably takes 2 AAA's too. And, so, these are, aside from being very cute, they're very simple alarm clocks to set. I'm not sure, you might need kind of long fingers, I'm not sure. Or at least a way to look into the clock. So, Darth Vader is 9.5 inches tall, and Yoda is 7.5. You've got your display here. You probably can't see the times too well. There's a PM. When it's AM, the PM disc just disappears. And then here's the alarm down here. When there's PM for that, a PM also just shows up. Right now it's set for 8:30 AM. And when you press down on Darth Vader's head, it lights up red. Now, well, I'll go over his poseable. you know, you can push down on the head, which makes the thing light up. His arms are, you can move his arms up and down, and you can move his hands, and it's kind of nice because you can actually get him to hold things if you want. Like, I'll have him hold my little marker here. See? Hey Yoda, how low can you go? Quite low. More than you. Okay. So, and you can move his legs, kind of have him kind of like maybe in a kind of walking position, or you can have him sit down. Now, see? Now, Yoda has the movable arms and movable hands, but his feet cannot move. He's not quite as poseable. When you push down on his head, it's green. Okay, for setting them, as I said, they're very easy to set. I'll show you Yoda. Our Darth Vader is identical. It's just that I figured the lighter color here on Yoda will make it easier. Oh, and I'll show you the back of Darth Vader. Yeah, you see, it's not quite as easy to see him. So that's his back, and this is Yoda's back, which is a little easier to see. And up here is where you turn your alarm on and off. This is the snooze button. So what happens is that when you mash their head, it helps you see the little light, but also it'll wait 5 minutes and then the alarm will activate again. This is the time set, the alarm set, and then the hour and the minute button. Now, when you want to, I'll set the alarm. It's kind of helpful. What you do is that you hold down whatever button you want to set, whether it's time or alarm. You hold it down, and then you press the hour to the thing that you want it to be, and then you press the minute to the amount you want it to be. And then when you're done, just take your thing off. And remember to always turn it on, because otherwise the alarm won't go off. So, okay, so we've got it. And this is where having long fingers is kind of nice. And you set this time the exact same way. So, let's see. Okay, and notice we now have a PM. Well, I don't know if you can notice, but there's a PM now in the alarm part, where there wasn't before. So you kind of have to feel around, and it starts flashing. Sorry, I don't know if you can get that. And so you start 10, okay, and 35, 36, 37. Okay, I'm gonna have it turn on. I'm turning it on. And when it's on, you can see a little bell and the Z's. And, okay, I do have it that PM. Okay, so when it gets on, we'll wait for it to turn on. A lot of people were disappointed with these that they didn't make like music or sounds from them. You know, they didn't have sayings for the characters, or Darth Vader's breathing or some. Okay, now that's the alarm. You see, and it keeps increasing if you keep ignoring it. Darth Vader makes the same sound, by the way. And then at one point it keeps doing that. And that hits the snooze. If you do that, it'll wait 5 minutes and then it'll start going off again. The only way to totally turn off the alarm is to switch the switch in the back there. Okay? So, a lot of people, you know, as I said, they were disappointed that it didn't make, you know, Darth Vader didn't do his heavy breathing, or there was no music, or the characters didn't talk. I personally am glad that they don't, because the thing is, with me, I'm kind of a heavy sleeper, and so only a really annoying noise really wakes me up. And, you know, I once actually had a clock that made this chiming thing, and all that happened, you know, this chiming music, and all that happened to me is that I slept through it and was, and I started dreaming about a girl playing a harpsichord, which is what the clock sounded like. So I'm kind of glad that it makes an annoying beeping sound. But they are so adorable, and you know, they're very well made, and I would think it's a great, you know, and they're pretty simple. As I said, you might need, I don't know if a 6-year-old would have the long fingers maybe to set it to, so he could watch or he or she could watch the display, but I guess what you could do is that they could, you know, point it to a mirror. Well, I guess that's a little confusing, and set it, you know. But it is simple to set compared to most alarm clocks. So I really recommend them. In fact, I'm actually planning, if I can afford it, to buy the others and collect them. You know, I may not use all of them as alarms, but you know, kind of have them all set. Or maybe I will, or maybe I'll set them all and I'll set one for like Pacific time and you know, Australian time or something, I don't know. So anyway, I hope you enjoy my review, and may the Force be with you.